Hello, on Saturday, the start of a new vlogging week. Can you hear that? That is the sound of silence. Mr. H has taken the boys to the park. I'm off out with one of my mum friends in a little bit. We're going to go shopping and have lunch. A really nice sort of quaint town in Shropshire, I think it is, called Bridgnorth. If you're local, you may know it. I was planning to go there anyway. I've not been for quite a long time. And the last few times we've been with the boys, which is a nice place to take kids too. There's a lot of history. You've got the river, you've got the Cliffside Railway. But it's quite a different experience with kids as it is going as an adult on your own kind of thing. And there's some shops that I never get to go in when I've got the boys with me. There's some lovely eateries that, although we do tend to go to, it's not quite the relaxing experience that we'd like. So I was planning on going on my own. I just thought, I'll take myself off there for a day. That'll be a nice mummy day out. And then I thought, hold on a minute. I know other mummies that could also do with a day out. So I thought, I'll invite someone to come along with me. So that will be nice. I'm just packing my bag to take. And I was going to take a tiny little handbag because I don't need like spare changes of clothes. I don't need activity books, crayons, snacks. And then I was like, still some stuff I want to take though, that like for emergencies. Once you're a mum, you're just always a mum, aren't you? I remember my mum carrying around like an emergency sewing kit with her. I'm not sure when she would ever have needed to use that, but she carried it around just in case, and like spare tissues and stuff. So I'm taking my bigger bag, just so I can put like a bottle of water and a snack and some chewing gum and stuff in there. Yeah, so I'm going to finish getting ready. I think I've got about an hour and 20 until my friend comes to pick me up, which is nice of her. So I'm going to try and get as much done as I can while the house is nice and quiet. Bonjour on Sunday. It's about 10 o'clock and we've just made it out of the house. I want to return some of Jake's library books and get some new ones. And also realised I've lost his library card, so I'm going to try and get him a new library card as well. It's a busy day today. You've got that. I've got my flu vaccination. I've got the boys' haircuts. So nothing major, but just lots of little things to get done. So I'm going to get cracking on those. Hello. I started trying to talk to you about 20 times and it's just not happening because like life of a mum, you just need it all the time, aren't you? It's like you start doing a task for your child / family or occasionally for yourself, and as soon as you start it, it's like the car's got stuck, my socks, I need this. So I thought I'll multitask and I'll make lunch and talk to you. I didn't record a lot over the weekend again, not because it was a bad weekend, it was kind of a good weekend to get a plate. I went out with a friend on Saturday. We went for lunch and we went shopping, which was lovely. I'm back. So we went out for lunch and did a bit of shopping. Went to a place called Bridgnorth, which is in Shropshire. Nice oldie worldy town. We had a nice pub lunch. We went around some charity shops and got some bargains, which I will show you a little bit later. And it was lovely. I didn't take any footage or any photos, partly because we were just chatting and, you know, I don't always think to in those scenarios. But I also realised I'm having trouble, like, I want to live authentically, which is like actually being, you know, the true version of me all the time. But because of the stories I tell myself from my past, about my authentic me not being good enough or not being acceptable or like being foolish, I need to rewrite that story a little bit. I've kind of come past a little bit of the stage of not knowing who I am, and now I know who I am. I just need to have the confidence to be that person. So part of it is that I feel a bit of a TWAT, getting my camera out and being like, oh, I'm just going to film this bit, is that okay? Which I don't know why, because people can see all this, people know what I do. So just having that confidence to live authentically. If you've got any tips on how to do that, please let me know, because it appears I'm not very good at it at the moment. Sunday was just kind of a doing day, a lot of car driving, dashing here and there. Elliot went swimming, I took Jake to the library. I thought I'd lost his library card, literally got there, and the people in our local library are so lovely. I was getting all these things out. I was like, can we return these books, please? And can I have a sticker for his reading diary thing? And I can't find his library card anywhere, so can I have a new library card? Pulled out the last book, and his library card went, and I was like, oh, actually, it's just here. Checked that bag like 5 times, and it wasn't there, and now it's appeared. So that saved a job anyway. Then we came back. I went for my flu jab, which was fine, but it seemed really, really badly organised. Yeah, it wasn't the ladies' fault, they were just really busy. And again, because primary care is screwed, I've said this before for the NHS, so all the queries that would normally go to a doctor's receptionist are now going to the pharmacy in Boots, wherever the pharmacies are available. So the queue, it took me 10 minutes just to get to the front of the queue to say, I'm here for my flu jab. Then she couldn't log on to the computer, and it was just a whole thing. I did look around H&M while I was there, because I went to the Boots in our shopping centre, and they've got some really nice things. So I'm going to try and put an online order on for some H&M stuff later. Then I came back. Then it was time for the boys to go and have their haircuts. They went to get their haircut. And that was it. And to be fair, I think we were all just a bit done in after that. It was just like lots of here, there and everywhere. This morning we've been to Forest School. It was lovely. I love Forest School. But it did rain, and we weren't expecting it to rain. It wasn't forecast. And it was quite cold rain as well. Didn't spoil it whatsoever. We still managed to enjoy ourselves and do all the activities. We've made a little bird feeder that's living in the pot out of my car. She's going to put it in the garden a bit later. And yeah, it didn't spoil anything at all, but it was a little bit cold. So I'm having my 3rd coffee of the day, which this would normally be my like late afternoon coffee. Now to try and warm up into making Jakey some lunch. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and update you as to where I'm at the minute. I had a bit of a strange Sunday as well. Like, I remember when I was doing the Caroline Strawson 7-day boot camp thing, one of her sayings was kind of like, another level, another devil. So saying that healing isn't like you go, oh, bang, I'm healed. Like, it's different stages and different levels of things. And it wasn't exactly that kind of moment, but I was sat on the sofa with Jakey in the morning watching some TV, and like the book I've been reading, the one about the body keeps the score, has been talking about co-regulation a lot. And something in my head just went, oh, that's that. And I found this when I went to therapy. Just certain things would just suddenly click in my brain that I'd never thought anything of before. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, that is that, and that's because of that, and da-da-da. And once you see it, it's plain as anything, and it's quite scary that you've missed it all this time. So it was one of those moments. And it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it was a bit of a, oh my God. And that kind of like, I don't know, it just made me feel a bit strange all day. So yeah, onwards and upwards this week. Can't wait to get my hair cut. It's growing, like, I haven't had hair this long since I was about 19. But this is getting ridiculous now. It'll be down to my bum by the time I get to my appointment soon. Jeez, right. I'm going to go and take Jakey his lunch and decide what on earth I want to eat. I've got no idea. I might have my coffee and a snack and then have something a bit later. Not, it's only 12:30. I'm not massively hungry yet. Hello on Tuesday. A rainy school run. I often come in here to say something quite profound. Well, maybe not, but like something about psychology or neuropsychology or how I'm feeling. Today, I'd like to make a complaint, please. Those new Marks and Spencer's pyjamas, watch my last vlog if you want to see what I'm on about, are so cosy and comfy that I nearly made everyone late this morning because I could not get out of bed. I was so cosy. Elliot was snuggled up to me because they were cosy for him too to cuddle up to. I was cosy. Yeah, it could have gone terribly wrong. Luckily we redeemed ourselves and got everywhere on time. What a sorry state of affairs when your pyjamas are too cosy. I'm now in that state where I can't wake up because I was so cosy. So I'm in desperate need of coffee to give me that kickstart for the day. And then I need to log on and see what awaits me in my inbox. Hi on Wednesday. Got a cotton picking cold again, haven't I? This is a proper cold. Yeah, it's just that whole back to school autumnal thing. walking, doing school run in the rain many times. So yeah, it's feeling a bit sorry for myself this morning. Bonjour on Thursday. I feel like this week's vlog is going to be the shortest one to date. I think yesterday I mentioned that I was coming down with something, or didn't feel too great. Yeah, so I didn't feel great yesterday. I worked. I then had a nap. Took Elliot to tennis. Wore my big sunglasses because I just wanted to hide. I've been on honey, lemon and gingers, lem zips. I've still got my appetite, which is good. And then went to bed early last night. Should have been working, but I can flex my hours, so I'm going to flex my hours. And I wake up feeling a bit better today, but I'm still full of cold. It is just a cold. It's like a proper old-fashioned cold. It's all in your nose. Today, me and Mr. H, I don't work Thursdays anyway. Well, I work Thursday evenings. I don't work Thursday daytimes. And Jake goes to nursery. So a few weeks ago, I had the idea. It's our wedding anniversary on Saturday, but we don't ever really get to spend much time together just as a couple, because you don't really have people to look after the kids for us. So I came up with the idea that Mr. H had some leftover holiday that he needed to use, and I'm around Thursday mornings on my own, so maybe we could have like a romantic morning and go for breakfast together to kind of celebrate our anniversary. Mr. H has now also come down with his cold. So we're going to still go for breakfast because we're not that bad that we need to be quarantined or anything. But it's not quite the romantic morning that we anticipated. There's nothing romantic about being snotty and sniffing and whatnot, is there really? Ironically, this like always happens to us. I remember we got engaged. Mr. H proposed to me on New Year's Eve. We didn't have like a ring or anything. So we decided once we got the ring, he wanted me to choose it, which is fine. I would feel quite pressurised choosing a piece of jewellery for somebody that they're going to wear all their life. So we chose the ring together, and then we decided, like, I got him a watch too, because I thought it's a bit sexist that women get something and men don't. So we were going to do like a handover, like an official proposal, I don't know what you'd call it. We went away for the weekend to kind of make a weekend of it. Guess who got a stinking cold? Me. We went to Chester and we went to this really nice restaurant, and I couldn't eat properly because I couldn't actually close my mouth because I couldn't breathe through my nose. So we were out for this romantic dinner, and every mouthful I'm like hiding so we can't see me chewing with my mouth open. So it just always happens. I mean, last year for our wedding anniversary, I had COVID, so it could be worse. So I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself, but not amazingly so. It is what it is, isn't it? It's one of those things. In sickness and in health and all that. So I'm going to finish my lem zip and then get ready and go and eat some nice breakfast. It might make me feel better.